Hopefully this time it'll work. Because last time I didn't have any questions. Right, let's see what happens this time. Halloween quiz. It's Halloween today. As you know, it's nice and spooky. But do you know who's knocking at your door? Do you know any Halloween trivia? Oh, my dog's barking now. I think someone's at the door. Be quiet, please. Hello, Stalwart. Nice to see you. I was going to buy a mask. Well, actually, I'm wearing a mask. So I've got to put a couple of candles to make it a bit eerie. I'm using my iPad today, so I don't know if it's going to work properly or not. Anyway, we'll do some questions on Halloween. If it gets boring, we'll turn the lights back on. Yeah, just a couple of little candles and a couple of bottles. If it gets boring, we'll do some other quiz. But we shall see what happens. I'll give it another 30 seconds. And then I'll ask some Halloween questions. And hopefully no one knocks at the door because I might get scared. But I live in the middle of nowhere, so unlikely someone's going to knock at the door. But you never know. Anyway, there's no prizes today, no sweets or anything like that. And if I need to block a troll, I'll probably knock one of these candles over because they're on bottles. See? Oh, flipping out, I don't know already. So I've got a spare one. That's 3 candles left. You're covered in wax now. Oh well. That's live TV for you. Anyway, give me 1 second to wipe the wax off my other phone. And then we'll ask some questions if anybody wants to play. Yeah, best thing to do, isn't it? 4 candles. Yeah, 3 candles now, Kevin. Yeah, 4 candles. O's. Got any O's? Okay, first question then. Halloween questions. Which country is believed to be the birthplace of Halloween? Which country is believed to be the birthplace of Halloween? 4 candles, yes. Great sketch, isn't it? Not USA, no. Surprisingly not. Ireland, yes, Mighty. But a Mighty on the board. It was Ireland, yeah. Some say it was Scotland, but I think it's more widely thought to be Ireland. Okay. Next question. Which vegetable was originally carved during Halloween in Ireland? Which vegetable was originally carved in Halloween in Ireland? Which vegetable? Type your answer in, get a point. Not butternut squash, not potato. Turnips, yes, Mighty. Of course, because pumpkins come from North America. So back in the day, we didn't know North America was there, so we used turnips. Which would probably be, they're quite solid turnips, so they'd be quite hard to carve. Never mind. Which fruit is traditionally bobbed on Halloween? Which fruit is traditionally bobbed on Halloween? Swedes, yeah. No, it's in Ireland, not Sweden. Apples. Kevin. Kevin was first on my screen. Apples. Well done, Kevin. Apples, yeah. Okay, this is one I learned this week at a pub quiz. And you might learn it too. What is the word for fear of Halloween? What is the word for the fear of Halloween? Guess if you don't know. What is the word for the scared? Scaredophobia. There's something a phobia. Is something a phobia? Can you think what it is? It's one of those ones, not halophobia. It's one of those ones, if you don't know, you don't know. Hollowness, no. It's a phobia. It's a phobia. So put a word to do with Halloween in front of it. And then that'll be the phobia. Okay, if I tell you the answer, I might ruin a future answer, but never mind. It's called Samhainophobia, because Samhain is the Irish word for Halloween, I think. So Samhainophobia is the fear of Halloween. So later on, if I ask you what the Irish word for Halloween is, you know it. Okay. So you learn something every day. Samhainophobia. Okay, which famous magician died on Halloween? Yeah, the Irish, they invented lots of things, don't they? Which famous magician who wasn't Irish died on Halloween? I think it was 1929, something like that. Houdini, yeah. I don't think he was even a magician, was he? He was an escapologist. Okay, this one. What is the highest grossing horror movie of all time? What is the highest grossing horror movie of all time? Not necessarily the best horror movie, but it's the highest grossing horror movie of all time. The best, in my opinion, would be The Omen or American Werewolf in London or one of the Hammer ones. Not The Exorcist. Not Nightmare on Elm Street. It's more modern than that because obviously the highest grossing movies with inflation seem to... That's it, Kevin. It. Yeah, It. Yeah, It. Yes, I'm not sure on some of Stephen King's movies. He does great short stories, but never mind. What is the name of the main antagonist in Halloween movie franchise? What is the name of the main antagonist? Is that Razor Good? Is that Stephen King, is it? What's the main antagonist? Michael Myers, Stalwart. Well done, Stalwart. It's Michael Myers, yes. Jason Voorhees, he must be Friday the 13th. Okay, this is a bit of a guess, this one. Well, maybe not a guess, but what year was the classic horror book Dracula published? In which year was the classic horror book Dracula published? It's getting windy outside. Not 1816 or 1967, somewhere in the middle. I'll give you a clue if need be. It's getting very spooky outside. Might be a power cut. No, Dracula is an old book. It was released, hello club, it was released the year of Queen Victoria's Golden Jubilee. No, it wasn't. No, Diamond Jubilee. The year of Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee, if that's a clue. If anybody knows about history. Even though Bram Stoker was Irish. Yeah, Diamond Jubilee. 60 years after she came to the throne. Basically, 1892 is close, but a few more years on to that. Can't think what else happened then this year. Well, maybe. She might be the best queen, who knows? So, is that in the 1890s? Well, I can read your horoscope if you want, Pro. Tonight you will watch YouTube. That's your prediction. So it's between 1895 and 1898. Not 1896. Anybody else want to guess? Don't guess too much. Okay. 1897, what a mighty. 1897, yes. Okay. Bit quiet tonight. Maybe everybody's trick-or-treating. Okay, what do you call a group of witches? What do you call a group of witches? What do you call a coven? Yeah, that'd do, Bren. Bren and Ducks, coven, yeah. Okay. What was the name of the ghost in Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol? What was the name of the ghost? There's only one with an actual name. What was his name in A Christmas Carol? Marley. Well done. Well done, Mighty. Yeah, Jacob Marley. Next one. Which actor played Count Dracula in the 1931 film Dracula? Which actor played Dracula in the 1931 movie Dracula? You would have heard of this person even if you've not seen the movie. That'll do, Kevin. That'll do, Kevin. Bela Lugosi. Bela Lugosi, yes. No, Peter Cushing. No, he wasn't around. He wasn't acting in 1931. But yeah, Peter Cushing normally plays the good guy, doesn't he? But anyway, this one was Bela Lugosi. Okay, who wrote the horror novel Frankenstein? Who wrote the horror novel Frankenstein? Who wrote the horror novel Frankenstein? Anybody know that one? R.L. Stein, no. Not Whoopi Goldberg. Not Mary Shelley, yes. Whoopi Goldberg married Peter Cushing, yeah. Yeah, R.L. Stein, yeah, he's a horror writer, but not that one. Okay, next one. What do you call a killer doll? What's the name of the killer doll in Child's Play? The movie Child's Play. What is the name of the killer doll? Chucky, well done. Chucky. Well done, Stalwart. You were first there. It was Chucky. Okay, next one. This is another movie one. Who played the lead role of Laurie Strode in the original Halloween movie? Who played the lead role of Laurie Strode in the original Harry? No, it wasn't Michael Jackson. Jamie Lee Curtis. Well done, Bren. I'll give Stalwart a point for doing the full name. Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis. And of course, what's his name? Donald Pleasance was the good guy for a change, wasn't he? Rachel Reeves' costume. That's a bit scary. Okay. What day follows Halloween? Which day follows Halloween? And don't say November the 1st. All Saints Day. Kevin, yeah, All Saints Day. Which famous poet wrote the narrative poem The Raven? Which famous poet wrote The Raven? I guarantee you know who this person is. Edgar Allan Poe. Anita. Nice to see you, Anita. Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah, this is a Halloween quiz, Anita. Okay, I didn't know this one. What's the name of the villain in the Scream movie series? What is the name of the villain in the Scream movie series? Didn't know this one. All close. Ghostface, yeah, well done, Stalwart. Ghostface, yeah, I didn't know that one. Okay, next one. Someone's already mentioned this, but never mind. What is the name of the masked killer in Friday the 13th? What is the name of the masked killer in Friday the 13th? Full name. Not Freddy, that's another wrong movie. Full name, full name. Someone type the full name. Jason, that'll do, Stalwart, yeah. Jason Voorhees. Jason Voorhees, yeah. Freddy Krueger might be an answer a bit later on. Okay. I only saw this movie this year, actually. It's a really good movie, actually. If you've never seen this movie, watch it. Who played the role of Norman Bates in Psycho? Who played the role of Norman Bates in Psycho, the original Psycho? Norman Bates, the original Psycho. Anthony Perkins, yes, brilliant. Well done, Anita. If you've never seen that movie, watch it. It's brilliant. Okay, what is the name of the clown in It? What is the name of the clown in It? Oh, there's a remake, was there? Yeah. There's always remakes. What's the name? Pennywise. Well done, Anita. Yeah, Pennywise. Also the name of a great punk band back in the day. Okay. What is the name of the possessed girl in the movie The Exorcist? What is the name of the possessed girl in the movie The Exorcist? You've probably all seen this one. Band, not Linda, that was the name of the actress. What was the name of the character? First name I do. Pounds Foolish? No. That must be one of your other movies, Bren. Not Carrie. Hello, Socks. Not Sue. It's also the name of a president. Don't say Donald. Also the name of a president. Owlhead. No need to be nasty. Yeah, it's also the name of a president. Reagan, yes, Stalwart, yes, Reagan. Yes, Reagan, yeah, that's right. Reagan McNeil. So, yeah, Linda Blair was the actress, I think. Which classic horror movie features a character called Jack Torrance? Which horror movie features Ronald Reagan? Yeah, that's it. Jack Torrance. What movie was he in? The character. The Shining. Well done, Anita. And what was the name of the hotel in The Shining? What was the name of the hotel in The Shining? Anybody know that one? The Last Action Hero. Overlook, that's it. What done, Anita? The Overlook Hotel. Okay. Bit of a more modern one, but an old movie. What is the name of the character played by Johnny Depp? Anita knows everything. What was the name of the character played by Johnny Depp in Sleepy Hollow? What character did Johnny Depp play in Sleepy Hollow? Well, ducks are moaning for some reason. Sleepy Hollow, no one's seen that one? Not Edward Scissorhands. Itch something. Nobody seen this one? Looks like nobody's seen this movie. Okay, we'll pass it then. The character's called Ichabod Crane. Oh, Mighty. Mighty said it just as I was saying it. Ichabod Crane, yeah, well done, Mighty. Okay, this is something I've never seen, but in the TV show Stranger Things, what is the name of the upside down monster? Oi, be quiet, boy. Yeah, maybe, who knows? Stranger Things, what's the name of the upside down monster? Well, according to this, it's not. Kids with D. Well, Vecna's not on the answer sheet, so it might be right, but who knows? Is there another name for it? Yes, that's it. Demigorgon. Well done, Stalwart. Demigorgon. Demigorgon's what I was looking for, but yeah, I'm sure you're right as well. Okay. I'll give a point to Anita as well then. So Mighty's on 7, Stalwart's on 7, Anita's on 6, Kevin's on 4, and Bren's on 1 so far. It's outdated, yeah. That's the problem with this sort of thing. You really have to research questions, otherwise there can be mistakes. But it's only a bit of fun. Okay, what's the name of the main villain in A Nightmare on Elm Street? What is the name of the main villain on A Nightmare on Elm Street? Freddy Krueger. Stalwart was first on my screen. Freddy Krueger. Okay, next one. Freddy Krueger. Okay. What is the name of the possessed doll in the Conjuring universe? What is the name of the possessed doll in the Conjuring universe? Annabelle, yes. Stalwart, well done. Annabelle, yeah. Well done. Okay. Some of these... Oh, really? Yeah. Some of these questions are ridiculous. I've skipped a couple, but I'll read this one. What is the name of the hotel in The Haunting of Hill House? What is the name of the hotel in The Haunting of Hill House? Fucking hell. Oh, really? We got the point. So what's the name of the hotel in The Haunting of Hill House? Hill House, yeah. Haunted of Hill House. Yeah, I think I've seen it. Is it an old? Maybe it's a remake. Anyway, okay, this is a good movie. Which horror movie features a group of friends being tormented by a supernatural entity after watching a cursed videotape? The Ring, yes, Mighty, yeah, great movie that one. The Ring. Okay, next one. Okay, in the movie The Omen, what is the name of the young boy? In the movie The Omen, the original Omen, what is the name of the boy? Damien. I'll give Brent a point. Damien Thorne, yeah. Well done, Stalwart, you got a point there as well. Okay, next one. Okay, what is the name of the fictional town in Stranger Things? What is the name of the fictional town in Stranger Things? Hawkins. Well done, Stalwart. It was Hawkins, yeah. Hawkins. Okay, next one. Who played Clarice Starling in The Silence of the Lambs? Who played Clarice Starling in The Silence of the Lambs? Nice easy one, this one. Jodie Foster. Well done, Stalwart. Jodie Foster. Right, too many movie ones. Let's try to find some other ones. Okay, which Arizona city shares its name with something you'd find in a graveyard? Which Arizona city shares its name with something you'd find in a graveyard? Phoenix, no, not Tombstone. Tombstone, well done, Stalwart. Yeah, Tombstone. Tombstone, Arizona. Lots of Western movies about that. Okay, what's the name of the blue and green van used in Scooby-Doo? What is the name of the blue and green van used in Scooby-Doo? Yeah, Tombstone, well done, Pro. Mystery Machine. Stalwart's doing well today. Mystery Machine, yeah, that's it. Okay, next one. Jenna Ortega plays which teenager in The Addams Family? Jenna Ortega plays which teenager in The Addams Family? Wednesday. Well done, Stalwart. Wednesday, yeah. Okay, find another one. Which US city is known as the witchcraft capital? He's doing fast today, isn't he, Stalwart? Which US city is known as the witchcraft capital? Salem. Well done, Mighty. Salem, yeah. Salem. It said, how many seeds are there in a pumpkin? Don't think so. Okay, who directed the movie The Shining? Who directed the movie The Shining? Who directed the movie The Shining? Okay, we'll do the pumpkin one next. Who directed the movie The Shining? Not John Carpenter. Very famous director. I think he directed Kubrick, that dude. Bren, yeah. Stanley Kubrick, yeah. Okay then. Yeah, Stanley Kubrick, yeah. So, within 10, how many seeds are there in a pumpkin? On average, how many seeds are there in a pumpkin? Within 10. Not 9. Well, 610 is a good guess. 610 is a good guess, but not as many as that. I don't know who counted them all. Oh, 540 is very close, Pro. 540 is very close. Go down a little bit. 580, 500, Anita. Oh, that's... Charlie FC is exactly right. No, he's not. Yeah, Anita's right, sorry, with 500. That's within 10, yeah. Well done. 500. Who counted all those seeds? I don't know. Anyway, which artist recorded the song Ghostbusters? Which artist recorded... Yeah. Well, next time count them and see how many there are. Who recorded the song Ghostbusters? Ray Parker Jr. What a mighty. Ray Parker Jr. Who got a call? Ghostbusters, apparently. Okay. What's the name of the villain in The Nightmare Before Christmas? What is the name of the villain in The Nightmare Before Christmas? Oogie Boogie, what on Stalwart, yes. I think Halloween quiz is a bit limited because most of these are movie questions. But never mind. Tom Cruise, Kirsten Dunst and Brad Pitt all starred in which 1994 horror movie? No, it'll all be over. Halloween will all be over tomorrow, so don't worry. So Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, Kirsten Dunst, Interview with a Vampire. What a mighty noble. Interview with a Vampire. This might be quite hard, unless you know it. Who penned the song Monster Mash? Who penned the song Monster Mash? Bobby Pickett. Well done, Anita. Great answer. Bobby Pickett. Yeah, Bobby Pickett, apparently. You all know the song? Which is the only mammal that can fly? Which is the only mammal that can fly? The bat. Well done, Mighty. The bat. Bat, yeah, well done. Okay, we've had this the other day, so who was listed in? What's another name for a lycanthrope? What is another name for a lycanthrope? We had this the other day, so if you've been listening, you'll get it. Lycanthrope. Were you wild? Werewolf, yeah. Well done, Anita. Werewolf, yeah. Lycanthrope's a werewolf. Okay. This is an easy one. Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore starred in which movie about the afterlife? I won't read it twice because it's an easy one. Ghost. Well done, Mighty. Yeah, Ghost. Okay, so Stalwart's on 16, Mighty's on 13, Anita's on 9, Bren and Kevin on 4 each. Anybody else can play if you're not trick-or-treating. Okay. The 1962 novel, Something's Wicked This Way Comes, was penned by which author? Oh, was he? 1962 novel, Something Wicked This Way Comes, was penned by which author? A very famous, more sci-fi author, I thought, but sci-fi, spooky author. Ray Bradbury, yes, that's it, Ray Bradbury. I'll ask him off, Ray Bradbury, that's it. Oh, the world's largest pumpkin. What is another name for a pumpkin seed? Bloody hell. What do you call a man who practices witchcraft? What do you call a man who practices witchcraft? Warlock. Warlock. Yeah, well done, Mighty. Warlock. Okay, next one then. What does a magician say when performing a magic trick? What does a magician say when performing a magic trick? Bravado. No, abracadabra. Abracadabra. What a mighty, yeah. Somebody's getting quite desperate now. And repetitive as well. Right, okay, we'll try one more page and then we'll see what happens, because Halloween trivia is quite limited, to be honest. Okay, which American state does the Blair Witch Project take place? In which American state does the Blair Witch Project take place? Not Texas. Which 9 on those? Begins with M, but not Massachusetts or Michigan. These... Not Missouri. They also make cookies. Well, in this country they make cookies anyway. I think it's probably named after a British Queen. Maryland. What did I need to? Maryland, yeah. That's it. Maryland. In The Ring, how long do people have to live after watching the video? In the movie The Ring, how long do people have after watching the video to live? Yeah. Not 24 hours. Not a day. In Maryland, cookies are nice, aren't they? Not a day. You get a phone call, don't you? And it says, no one's seen this movie? Not 12 hours. It's a certain amount of days. 7 days. Well done. Stalwart. Yeah, 7 days. You get a phone call and it says 7 days, and that's it. And then you die. Okay, see if we can find a couple more. We're getting desperate here. Okay, in which city does Rosemary's Baby take place? In which city does the movie and the book Rosemary's Baby take place? New York. What a mighty New York, yeah. There's only 1 point in it. I'll do a few more questions and then I think we'll just wish for November the 1st. Rosemary's Baby is it's worth looking into, Rosemary's Baby. It's a good movie, I think. Okay, next one. Jesus. No, we had that one the other day. Okay, who directed the 1963 movie The Birds? Who directed the 1963 movie The Birds? Who directed the 1963 movie Hitchcock? Well done, Anita, yeah. Alfred Hitchcock. Okay. What is the name of the spacecraft the crew is aboard in Alien? What is the name of the spacecraft that the crew are on in the movie Alien? Nostromo. Well done, Anita, yeah. Nostromo. Who played Carrie? Who played Carrie in the 1976 movie? Technically a horror film, isn't it? Alien. Who played Carrie in the 1976 movie? No, none of those. Yeah, they're also the original one, yeah, 1976. Don't do remakes, come on, no remakes. The originals are always the best. Sissy Spacek, yeah. Yeah, the originals are always the best. Don't go for remakes. Okay. What is used? Well, yes, this is SpaceX, yeah. We're getting really desperate now with these questions because Halloween is such a limited topic. What is used to suppress the evil leprechaun's powers in Leprechaun? What is used to suppress the evil leprechaun's powers in Leprechaun? And don't say a pint of Guinness. Could be anything. Yeah, it's something to do with Irish folklore sort of thing. Not garlic. Links Africa. Oh, it's Warwick Davis in it, is he? Yeah, something to do with, very much to do with Irish folklore. No, not the way of the Branchy. All right, boy. It's got a number first. The first word's a number, and then it's a plant. It's a type of plant. It's supposed to give you good luck. Well done, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin, Charlie, Kevin. Absinthe. No, not absinthe. It's four-leaf clover, yeah. Charlie and Kevin get a point for that. Four-leaf clover. Okay, who directed... Oh, duh. I didn't like remakes, but who directed the 2007 remake of Halloween? Who directed the... Baileys. Who directed the 2007 remake of Halloween? Rob Zombie, yes. I only read that out because I used to like his band White Zombie. Okay, next one. In the movie The Purge, how long does the annual purge last? Does it, yeah. I've only really knows music. Oh, you're almost right there, Mighty, but it's half of that. 12 hours. Well done, Stalwart. 12 hours, yes. 12 hours is the answer. Okay. In what town does Jaws take place in? The movie Jaws. What town? God, boy. What town does Jaws take place in? Not Cape Cod. Not Somerville. It's Southwark Island. The second word's island. The first word begins with A. Amity Island. Well done, Anita. Yes. I was getting close now. Stalwart's on 19. Mighty's on 16. Anita's on 15. In Halloween, Michael Myers' mask is actually a mask of which actor? In Halloween, Michael Myers' mask is actually a mask of which actor? Leather? No, not leather. It's an act. Go on, Stalwart. What's the surname, Stalwart? Not Cary Grant. Star Trek guy. I'll give you that, Stalwart, yeah. William Shatner. William Shatner. The second oldest man in space. No, he's no longer the oldest man in space because someone else went up since. Okay. Okay, in which country does the movie The Nun take place? Who's seen this one? In which country does the movie The Nun take place? Well, I'll get desperate for these questions now. Not Australia. Actually, this is a country associated with horror characters. So maybe that's why it's not the Vatican. Not the Vatican. Or the Royal Lodge, don't say that either. Think of a country, Romania, but I'm mighty. Romania, yeah. So I don't know if that's to do with Dracula or not. Okay, do a couple more, then I'm going to give up because The Halloween quizzes are pretty limited, to be honest, I think. Okay. Do 3 more, then I'll go, because it's getting boring now. This is all movie ones. Okay, what is the name of the hotel in the Psycho movie? What is the name of the hotel in the Psycho movie? Bates Motel. What on Anita? Bates Motel. Okay, next one. All just pretty repetitive, to be honest. I think next time I'm going to write my own quiz because this is boring. This is just too repetitive. Oh dear. Who wrote the movie? No, so who wrote the novel, The Invisible Man? Who wrote the novel, The Invisible Man? Do you think they're cheating? Yeah, Murderers and Criminals next time, yeah. Not H.G. Wells. Yes, it was. Yeah, it was H.G. Wells, wasn't it? Yeah. I was thinking of Orson Welles. He was the actor. I don't think people are cheating on the whole, especially if they get the answer very quickly. Okay, next one. What is the name of the theme song from the movie? Yeah, it's H.G. Wells, yeah. What is the name of the movie? What is the name of the theme song in the movie The Exorcist? H.G. Wells, obviously, War of the Worlds and all that sort of thing. The Exorcist. What's the name of the music? I can't think how it goes now. Tubular Bells. Well done. Tubular Bells, yeah. Well done, Mighty. You were first. Okay, who was listed into there? Who was listed in at the start then? Which ancient... Yeah, Tubular Bells, yeah. What's his name? Mike Oldfield, is it? Yeah. Which ancient Celtic festival is considered the precursor to modern day Halloween? That's quite a famous theme tune. Sam Hain, yeah, well done, Mighty. Sam Hain, did you learn that today? Sam Hain, yeah. Fusion, nice to see you. Yeah, Tubular Bells is quite a famous tune from The Exorcist. Yeah, so Mighty's learned something today. There's Sam Hain. And Sam Hainophobia is the fear of Halloween. Okay, this is going to be the last one, okay. Oh, actually, this could be the last one. If not, it'll be a tie break. What is the name for the practice of telling fortunes and predicting the future on Halloween? What is the name for the practice of telling fortunes and predicting the future on Halloween? No, not those two. No. No one said it so far. Begins with D. Begins with D. Someone gonna all of a sudden remember it. Begins with D. Demonology, no. Nobody knows that one? It's called divination. The divination. Yeah, divination or divination. I'll do one more then. Which horror movie follows a group of people trapped in a supermarket while supernatural creatures roam outside? Yeah, divination, that's it. Which horror movie follows a group of people trapped in a supermarket? The Mist. Stalwart, yeah, that's it. I'll just double check that. Yeah, that's won you the game, Stalwart. You've won the game. Here are the scores coming up. And thankfully, no more Halloween quizzes till next year. Yeah, The Mist. Oh, I need my torch up. Okay, so Charlie FC got 1. Bren got 4. Kevin got 5. In third place was Anita with 17. In second place with 19 is Mighty. And the winner with 21 is Stalwart. Well done, Stalwart. You are the winner of today's Halloween quiz. You learnt a few things. That did drag on a little bit. But well done, guys. Next time, we'll do some more... Yeah, I think there's a lot of movies and stuff, wasn't there? Because I think Halloween trivia is limited, really. We learnt a few things, though. Yeah, Ireland, Samhain, all that sort of thing. Turnips. The too slow at typing, yeah. It's tricky, isn't it, sometimes? But what else can you do? Anyway, thanks for playing, everyone. And we're back. You can't Google fast enough. Well, get yourself another device, Charlie, and then you can say, Alexa, what's this? What's that? Because we never know. Okay, so that's the end of the quiz. Have a nice weekend, everyone. And I'll be back. When will I be back? Don't know. Next week, probably. General knowledge. Yeah, there's no point cheating. You shouldn't really cheat. Because it's not Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You don't get any prizes. So it's good. Yeah, it's just a bit of fun. You might learn things. Okay. Anyway, thanks, guys. See you later. I'm going to clear up this wax on all these candles. Then I'm going to walk the dog, go to the shop. And then that'll be over for Halloween. So watch out, guys. Yeah, it's longer to cheat. Okay, guys, take care then. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.